we are going to combine all this and make it pretty. Welcome back to a very hot day in the shop. It is almost 100 outside. Thunderstorms coming in, which is going to be nice because it's going to cool it off. But it's about 90 degrees in the shop, so I am sweating balls right now, and I'm about to partake in a wet t-shirt contest because it is hot. Anyways, we're going to be building a couple holsters for, a couple holsters for the Ruger 5.7 with TLR1. We got a brand new out of the box pale horse mold here, and then we got the multi-mold with the light that we're going to use for a folding tool. And we're also going to be doing a mag carrier for it. We got the trim jig and the mag, and so we are going to knock this out. But before I get to it, I hope everybody had a safe and fantastic 4th of July weekend. I know we did. I had our annual pig roast, and it was a success. 100-something pound pig, 6 or 7 hours in the roaster. It came out phenomenal with a ton of other food, but I broke my toe. So we ended up, me and a buddy jumped on the same kayak. It was funny as hell. We went out to the lake, took on water, capsized, right? So we swim it into the shore. That was fun. And then as I'm pulling it up on shore, I kicked a rock and I broke a toe. And, oh, it hurts. So, but pushing through it, there's holsters I got to do. So let's drill this, and I'm going to do a slight modification with a homemade tool that I'm going to show you guys to get the retention a little bit better on the TLR1 series for the Pale Horse molds. But before I do that, I want to thank you guys for the amount of views this channel has gotten. So I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we have hit 1.34 million views throughout the channel, which is phenomenal. It's like 400 and something videos, almost 1.4 million views. So that is, I never expected that to happen. So you guys rock on with that. But let's drill a brand new mold. And before I drill, we're going to mark. What I do is I generally cover this up. I'll put a piece of tape there so it indents slightly, but not crazy, because you know, having this as the retention point, honestly, it kind of sucks, but we'll see. It might work on this, but generally what I do is I took these right here. These are from another build I did, and as you can see, I just cut out the area. And to make this, what I did is I put it on the light, and I took a drill bit, and I went right here, and I went straight across and marked it, and then drilled it, as you can see. And now I have a template of where to drill, so it hits right behind that. And I've been doing this with all of them, so I'll mark it right there. Go onto this side, and I'll mark it right there. And now I have spots where I can take my Dremel and just do a small indent right there and be okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll Dremel that out, show you what it looks like, and then I'll go ahead to drill in all the vac holes necessary for this build. And that is it right there. Just a little indent on both sides. Bada bang. And that's going to give you a click right here. So better for the retention. Now let's drill. Because I don't have a trim jig yet, I went ahead and I lined up the mold so I know where the back of the slide is and the back of the grip, so we know where to place some stuff. So this is a right-handed outside the waistband with a RTI G34 and a level 2. So let's get those on. And got the placement for this guy. And put some blocking under it, like so. And we'll lock that in place right there. Move this piece of blocking in. There we go. And make sure that's low enough. Perfect. We're going to take some of our favorite blue stuff. But we don't want it to overlap like it is right there. So I'm going to bust this out just a little bit like so. Let's see if I can tape that in place. I had someone break a T-handled Torx bit, and it's perfect for poking holes in here. Alright, looks good. Now, with that being here, we need this high enough or low enough to clear, but actually in the center of the firearm that's pretty good. So that's going to be probably around here. But we may, like I said, if we do it right there, we're going to have to go higher, or right there should be perfect. So we'll take these and we'll put that right there. Alright, and so generally it's going to come right across, but I'm going to move it up just a little bit just in case. So we're going to put this right here. So now we need quite a bit of, well, we need some blocking underneath this. That would actually be good right there. But I need something small and fat to go under that side so it doesn't roll under us. How's this right here? Oop. Oh, perfect. All right. I had like black stuff on it, so I'm gonna put this over there, so just in case we don't want that transferring because it's on a different color. Alright, so let's cut a piece of woodland. Pretty much just gonna cut this in half. Actually, let me see the orientation of this. Actually, either or is acceptable. That's done. Now, mag carrier, don't cut it too short. I'm going to use the scraps to build something else. Let's get that going. And now just to do some drilling and cutting and marking everything we want, I'm just going to go ahead, no particular order, I'm just going to start with this. So MRD, I always drill for 1/4 inch. And then foamy is always the same, but I always forget it. 7/32. There we go. I always forget it, but it's the same for my foamy and retention. I'll go ahead and clean all the holes here, both inside and out. And got the trim jig. That to it. So it sits all the way at the bottom. Right. I'll set that aside. Let's do the next one while we're here. Retention is the only 7/32 we're doing on this, besides this side. But this, go in 1/4 inch. All I'm doing is finding the dimple and letting the drill do the work. All right, now let's cut. well, we got the mag carrier cut, and we got to buff the edges before we fold it with the MRD. Mag is already over there, and I got the gusset cut and mounted, and this is ready to fold over this right here, which is why the sight channel is cut off. So we can go ahead, fold this, do a final cut on it, and then trim and buff, all that fun stuff. But we're going to do both of these at the same time. So let's move over to that station, and whew, I need that AC. Now, some more fun. So we already have all the hardware for this laid out, but we still have to cut this. So, and we're keeping the threaded barrel. So we'll just trim that up a little bit. Do the angle right there. We gotta find, there you go, angle in the back. I'm clear on the mold where it goes, but we'll go straight up here, just like so. We'll line this up, mark where that is. Alright, I'll go ahead and cut this on the bandsaw. We are ready to assemble. Here it is, the final shape, all said and done. And I went ahead and I pulled some material, or the hardware rather. So let's get these 1/2 inch, and these are 0.4 inch spacers. This can be used for our TI-34. And then these are also 1/2 inch. I upgrade from the 3/16 that come with it, so we get more thread. And these are the screws that come with it. Put those in place. Oh, these are the screws that are with it. Throw that in. 1, 2, 3. Just put it right there. Looks like retention I can do. Do it with a 0.43 first. It looks like 1/4 inch would do, but I don't know. This is going to give you a little bit extra room to work with. Yeah, tight. So extra room is what we want. Yeah, that feels good right there. But just adjust just a hair more on the lower one. Perfect. All right, so let's get that back in there. Throw this right here. And we're going to drill that. Clean one side. Clean the other. Throw that right there. test fitment. Woohoo! Clear as that. Hell yeah. Okay. So there is one. Which I'm happy about. And now let's move on to this. This one's set up so it's outside the waistband with bullets to the left. So it's going to be set up just like so. Oh, we got to drill those out. Those are going there, but this is going to go here. Can't forget the set screw. Oh, that's annoying when it does that. Every now and then we'll get hardware that doesn't fit. Throw it. I mean, given you know, I only paid a few cents for them, but throw that back together. Beautiful. So we have a matching set for the Ruger 5.7 with TLR1 and outside the waistband MRD mag carrier. Right, that about concludes today's episode. So these came out absolutely awesome, and they are heading out to Tennessee. So I'm hoping the new owner absolutely loves these ones. And I have a gun show this weekend in Augusta, so I'm going to be packing up on Friday morning and heading out. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be, I'm not stopping orders. I'm going to keep trucking them. I've done about 15 in the past day or so, and I got quite more that I'm working on, so I'm trying to bust them out. I actually have 111 in the books right now to do, and like I said, I'm pushing them out as fast as I can because I will not break down on quality. I want to keep that going, and I want to achieve the best possible outcome. So thank you guys for being patient. Huge shout out to holstersmith and knifekits.com. Hopefully you guys got in on their 4th of July sale. I know I did like 3 times. I saved myself like $500, so that's awesome, and thank you to them for doing that. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead. It is 1:15. I'm going to feed myself because I'm withering away to nothing. I got to feed the dogs, and I'm going to take a quick break to go inside and do all that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.